I said, who's done with Thursday? Because my mic was muted. Yay. There we go. And we're moving, and we're talking. Look at us. There we go. Let's see. Well, that didn't do what I wanted it to. Great. I'd hoped to test that, but that did not work. Okay. No big deal. Working on trying to get some of these point redeems. And, not having a whole lot of luck. Unfortunately, a lot of the support for some of these redeems is like Microsoft only, so it doesn't help me too much that I'm on a Mac. That was supposed to be my text-to-speech. It did not work, so I will have to figure that one out, or just remove it, because I don't think there is a Mac-compatible version right now, which is unfortunate, because it's fun, and it should be a fun little addition, but, yeah. That's disappointing. Oh well. Let's see here. Hey! Welcome, Ferdy. Good to see you. How is everyone doing this fine Thursday? Ferdy, I'm doing okay. I'm full of Taco Bell and sass at the moment. Yeah, it kind of seems like there's a lot of features that don't work for Mac, which is unfortunate because it's what I use, so oh well. Can't be that important. Roscoe, you're really getting into that treat, aren't you? Yeah, typically he kind of bails once the treats are gone. It's all right though. Getting into it, aren't you, buddy? He had some burgers king. Some poor burgers now is liegeless. I gotta figure out something for this page. I have all kinds of non-motivation going on lately. Oh, jeez. An electrical fire at a radio station. More common than you might think, depending on the equipment they're working with. I almost worked at a radio station. Yeah, the radio station I almost worked at when I was getting a tour of it. They showed me the booth, and it was pretty cool actually. It was a pretty cool booth, but it was old. The all of the boards and everything still used vacuum tubes. So depending on how old that station was or how old their equipment was, that could have been a pretty crazy fire. Hopefully nobody was hurt. Yeah, those radio boards came from like the Wolfman Jack era, so it was quite old in there. You liking that treat, buddy? Meow? You like your bone? Yeah. Well, I'm sure they'll take a lot of time to figure out exactly what happened so it doesn't happen again. They might be waiting on replacement equipment. They might have to wait on... Fire marshal says it's okay. A lot of things go into that. I remember when I worked at Radio Shack, we had a bit of wiring that started to smoke. And we had no idea about it until we were just kind of standing on the sales floor. It's a quiet day. And then my boss at the time was just staring, looking up at the ceiling. He's like, what the fuck is that? We just turned around and there's this like pillar of smoke just descending from the ceiling. It's just like, huh. So he's like, how about we all go outside? I'm going to call the fire department. And we just chilled out outside for a while. Oh, jeez. The office had a fire alarm going off. The fire department was being sent. My goodness. Accidentally. Uh-huh. Oh gosh, yeah. I still remember doing a convention one year. I think it was in Des Moines, and staying there. Had a friend of ours sharing a room with us, so could keep costs down. And we all went to bed, and then fire alarm goes off. And we're just like, oh, son of a bitch. So we all evacuate. We get outside, and they're just like, okay, like maybe 20 minutes or so, and they're just like, okay, it's false alarm. Everyone can go back in. So go back to our room and everything, and we're like, okay, let's try to get some sleep. Not like maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes later, just as everyone's starting to fall back asleep, goes off again. And we're just like, oh my god. So we go outside again. Another like 30, 40 minutes outside. And they're like, okay, it's all clear. And basically then they were like, everyone was like watching the fire alarms just to make sure no one pulled anything. We were so wired from being up and like running around in the fire alarm and everything, so we're just sitting there. And just for fun, I was just like, well, since we're all up, who wants to talk about the Lord? And I think our roommate was going to pee her pants. She was laughing so hard. They were all laughing pretty hard. It was good. Just one way to make a less than fun situation much more funny. Fire alarm would go off whenever it warmed up. Ugh. God. Mozzarella sticks are always funny to me. I love them, don't get me wrong. I will usually order mozzarella sticks when given the opportunity. But it's one of those things where you have to like ask yourself like, hey, you know those string cheese things that you get at like the supermarket? Yeah. You want to eat like 6 of those? God, no. What if I threw them in batter and then like deep fried them? Well, then of course. I still get them though. It's wiring, you dumbass. I mean, come on, this is Canada though, so I'd probably like, oh geez, it's wiring, you're just being a big goof. Gosh, I don't think he's paying attention to the memos that we're putting out, are they? No, Chad, I don't think they are. Bunch of hosers up there, that's what they are. Did you finish your treat, baby boy? Did you finish your treat? You gonna say hi to all the nice people? Drinking a chubby soda. A lot of things that could be interpreted that way, Black Fox. Soda company called Chubby. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Sure. It's the same company that makes Orangina. There was a whole comedy sketch that I used to love by, I think they were Canadian, but their names were the Burt Firschners, and they had a whole thing about Orangina. And Roscoe has peaced out after almost 25 minutes. We had almost 25 minutes of Roscoe time. Pretty good. Not bad. Not the best we've had, but not bad. The Burt Firschners also had a sketch that they did that we then used in a school talent show, and we won, which was great. It was actually quite cool today, comparatively. It was like in the Imperial system. It was in the mid to low to mid 70s most of the day. So, so it was quite cool. So Roscoe got a chance to play outside for much longer than normal. So he had a good time. Usually rain increases the humidity, so that's awesome. Stupid Chrono and Marl music always choking me up. Stupid Chrono Trigger being a good game. I'm hearing a growly boy in the other room. Oh my. Hello, boo boo. Did you get your ball? Yes, you did. Oh my, you got your ball. Want your ball? Look at the people. Look at my pretty boy. This is my baby. Pretty baby, pretty baby. Look at you. Pretty baby. Yeah, you're so pretty. Look at that snoot. That handsome profile. It's a big old shippy snoot. She gets scared. It's okay. It's okay, buddy. Well, it's stuck somewhere. Do you want me to go get your ball? Okay, give me a second. Give me a sec. Urf. Ah. I can see how you can do it. Yep. Can you leave that? There you go. Hi. All right. Can't believe I've gotten no commentary from Ferdy about the Harold butt shot here. Actually, to be fair, I think his spine is going to be in more. That's the wrong tool. Bunny boot. That sweet carrot cake. You can't expect me to not have made a carrot cake joke. Book of Dragons, Chapter 4, verses 1 through 427. Oh man, this would be my turn at the lectern at the Temple of Tiamat. Something about doing unto others. Tiamat kills the 5,000. Okay. And the crowd there swelled to 5,000, and Tiamat killed them all. It was hailed as a miracle that Tiamat could kill so many. Yeah, and then she kills that guy Lazarus, and then she laughs. Oh, we snoot. at your big brown peepers. Look at them peepers. Look at you. Yeah, they definitely like you more than me. Harm. He's a very handsome boy. Arr. Handsome boy, aren't you? You're a handsome boy. Yeah, look at that handsome boy. He has these little pectoral headlights he's got growing now. It's cute. Some of his colors are coming through. Yeah, he got spotties. He's got his little spots on his chest. He has a little bib. If he looks up, you might see that light bib under his chin? He's got a little bibby. That bibby. It's your little bib. That bib is what makes us wonder if he has a little bit of waffle in him. Nom nom nom. Yeah, you got your ball, buddy. He's got lots of hidden little colors too. He has this beautiful like red fur on his head. It's just hidden in the black fur. It's really cute. I'm gonna save this up and I'll get some panels. Yeah, there we go. Un momento, por favor. You're just the prettiest boy, aren't you? You're just so pretty. Where's your ball? Where's your ball? Where did it go, buddy? Well, I don't know where your ball went. You had it in your big old mouth. There it is. No, it's up here. Yeah, it's right up there. You see it? Yeah. Yeah, if there's direct light on it, you can see the red. But his fur up on his head obviously is very close. It's very short. So you don't see it very easily. But yeah, he's got lots of little colors. He's such a colorful boy. Despite being a little shep. Here's a little shep. You're a shepherdoo. Apparently, I need to update my suggestion box. What's wrong with the suggestion box? What? What, baby? You need your ball. I see. There. You has it. I need to update my suggestion box. Well, let's just jump on over to the old Twitch and see what old Black Fox is talking about. Twitchy-doo! Yeah. Go to my channel. There we go. Hell yeah, what is this from? Brandish, of course it's from Brandish. There we go, let's see. A boot. Okay, let's see here. New suggestions are hidden until you grant permission. That's silly. Authorize. Fixed. There we go. You have nothing more to complain about, Black Fox. And now I shall continue doodling. I saw that time. Good job, buddy. Do. Brandish, stop being awesome. Oh, look at that, it can't. Stop being so awesome. The ball's over there now. There you go. Do. Okay. Yeah, you got your ball right there, buddy. To get rid of my stream on here because the echo is driving me crazy. There we are. Has he figured out how to shoot the ball as a projectile? If it bounces off his nose, it can go anywhere. Sometimes he'll bite at the wrong moment, and it'll just go soaring into another country. Hello. It's right there. Hum. Oh, dang it. This is his favorite game of the night, is I'm going to play with my ball, and now I'm going to drop it, and you have to get it for me. His favorite game. Guess he'll sit there and the entire time if I don't get his ball. And I've tried doing the, if I ignore him, he'll get tired. Nope. A super fun game. Everyone loves it. It's a real crowd pleaser, that game of drop ball. He'll be laying on the couch. He'll be like chewing away on it, happy as can be, and then he'll just drop it and be like, It's like, oh, buddy. Sometimes Daddy's tired.
What's tired? I don't get that.
No, you don't. Oh my god. Everything I'm doing today is crap. I hear you, buddy. Yeah. Oh. Woo! Ha ha! That went everywhere.
I've never been tired in my life. You're lying.
He has been tired a couple of times in the almost 2 years that we've had him now. Oh, speaking of tired, need some more potion. Ooh-wee. Yeah, woo-woo! Yeah, he's really only been tired a couple of times. It's been cute either time, but... I still remember after camping, took him down to the river, he was playing in there for like an hour, got him back to the campsite, and he just plonk. He was down. Well, hopefully it's not. I mean... Oh, Brandish. What? What's your problem? Where's the ball? Is it within like 3 seconds of you? Yeah, it's literally... Can I reach it from here? That's the question. Oh, ho, ho. I was able to reach it with my scratchy-doo. Scratch. Scratch, scratch, scratch.
Scritch, scritch, scritch. Scritch, scritch, scritch. Scritch, scritch, scritch. Scritch, scritch, scritch.
Ah, my dog. Since what y'all tuned in for, me messing with the dog with a back scratcher. Okay, can I get some more space here? Ooh! That pen got thick. Did I hear about a company that accidentally switched vodka and energy drinks? I haven't. Most of the news is pretty terrible, so something like that, unfortunately, is too funny for it to actually be real. I would only imagine if a company did that, they would be instantly out of business. It's not a bad theme for Psycho Kisuke. I went to the dinner theater last night, and I got to see a production of Clue. If you have not seen the original Clue movie, you really need to see it because it's hilarious. Potion! I mean, you cannot. I will say this: I had a fun time. It was funny. They did everything they needed to, and it was a good show. It was sold out as well, so that was good for them. I was happy with them. You can't live up to Tim Curry because Tim Curry is a legend. You can only hope to follow him, or at the very least, put your own spin on Wadsworth. And the guy did a great job. He did a great job. I felt he was trying to get away from being too much Tim Curry, which is fine. But it's hard because that is Wadsworth. You can't compare anyone to Tim Curry. He is just a dynamo. He's an amazing actor. He has the best line ever in Command and Conquer 3. I'm escaping to the one place that hasn't been ruined by capitalism. Space! But they did a wonderful job. It very much was the movie. But a stage show, and I had a great time. And, oh my god, there was a... What was that? Space! The fact that he actually almost broke in the middle of that line. Yeah. It's just like, I'm going to the one place that hasn't been ruined by capitalism. Space! It's fantastic. It was very fun, and the dinner was good too. They had some house dressings for their salad, and one of them was a Parmesan basil dressing. Holy shit, it was good. I'm from the Midwest, so the only dressing that salad gets in this particular part of the country is ranch. It's just how it is. It's just ranch. That's all you get. Parmesan basil. Whew. If they had a bottle of that, whew, I'd be grabbing it because it was good. Really complimented it. Do, do, do. Your hedgehog wife died. My condolences, question mark? Oh, Grimshire, that's right, you'd said that. Must not have been a very good doctor then. Baby and Zip, the squeakiest balloon. I was even debating whether to have music here tonight because I thought I would just play the irresponsible amount of Homestar Runner that I've been watching today. I might do that for like an art stream if I can't be on the mic. Oh, who's gonna go see Bad Guys 2? I really liked the first one. I thought it was super cute. Bad Guys 1 is really cute. You should see it. End of story. Wait till tomorrow. It's already late. You could make fresh brownies tomorrow. Otherwise, you'd make them and then, like, they'd sit in the fridge and dry out. That'd be sad. Nobody wants dry brownies. Everyone wants moist and dense and chewy ones. As now is the time for sleeping, not for baking. The only biscuits that should be made are from kitties that are laying on you. Oh, it's the Fabian Sip theme song. I'm really great. I am so great. Look at me. I really am so great. Hey, everyone, look at me. I am being so great. The song is called Humble. But this is when Zib kind of jumps off the parade float and sees some kids that live on the street, and he hands them a little bit of money for food, and they're like, "Gosh, thanks, mister." And he's like, "Hey, no, it's cool. Just remember the name." Then he like trips and everyone laughs, and he like jumps back up on the float, and everyone's just like, "Ah, it's cool. That's Zib." He's really great. He's humble too. You could even say that his humbleness is just about as good as great as he is. Ba-boop, ba-da-boop. Okay. Not gonna lie, I'm actually pretty tired this evening, so I might call it quits for drawing for the evening, and we might move on back to the gaming portion of the evening. Because I'm sleepies. Drawing makes me sleepy. Because I'm warm and cuddled up in my chair. Alright, iPad. I will get back to the other tablet. I really need to sit down and practice with it. Now. The boy is gone. He's been gone for a good bit now. That's alright. We will... Unless he decides to grace us with his presence again, I'll go ahead and deactivate the Roscoe cam. Alright, let's get this here. Do I have... There we are. Do da da do do do. Boo da 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 da. Ba da da ba ba boop. Do da da boop ba beep dip. Trying to load my game. Da 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 da. Da 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 ba. There it is. Okay. I will say, I am going to try to beat Armadillo. I'm going to do it. I'm going to try to beat Armadillo. However, if it proves to be too much of a jerk, we may switch over to another lovely game. One of my favorites. But, in this evening, we shall attempt a very dangerous goal of finishing Armadillo. Boom, boo, doo, boop, boop, boo, doo, boop, boo, doo, boop, boop, boo. There we go. Boop. Hey, that's tiny. That's a tiny window. I need that to be bigger. Boop. There we go. Now we're playing with power. Okay, hang on. We get this underneath the chat. There we go. We can turn off music. Boop. All right. The level, I think we're on like level 4. Our plane crashed in the Amazon while we were going to what was it, Lima? Yeah, I think we were going to Lima to chase after Chubbazilla or whatever his name is, Chubbadillo. So yeah, let's get it. Might be a little loud on that. There we go. All right, getting used to the controls again. Oh, come on, I want that present. Whoa! Okay. So nude in the water, look at me. Hey, Gray! No worries, you just missed some art. Working on the comic. Just started Armadillo. Well, I just speared myself on that thing. That's alright. Oh, it's fish form. I need that. Yes. Good to see you, Gray. Welcome to the stream. Gray, everybody. Oh, slug form. I like slug form. Barely keep your eyes open, my goodness. Well, that's just fine. Lurking is fine. Going to bed is fine. You do what you need to do, Gray. No judgment from me. At least none that you'll hear. Because you'll be asleep. Oh man, I forgot. This jump sucks. You have a heat pack for your leg, so you're packing heat, is what you're saying. Oh, geez. A fixation on Westerns. You know, if you watch enough Westerns, you'll see the entire filmography of DeForest Kelley. Man within like 150-something movies, and most of them were Westerns. Also apparently one of the most, like, easy to get along with people in Hollywood at that time. Ah! Must climb Amazon rainforest. Aw, come on. Some of the jump mechanics in this are very silly. Like, they were very ambitious, and I can appreciate it, but dang. No! I think we're in Lima. I want to say this is Lima.
And if I recall correctly, we still have not figured out what anything does. Yeah, never learned a single mechanic. I'm lucky I figured out how the jump thing works. That I can just hold down the jump button instead of having to, like, time it. Darn it. Okay, well, wait. I killed that raccoon, so it should be easier to... There we go. Should be easier to go into snail mode. Snail mode! Ha! Oh, nope, 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 nope. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. It's all fine. Narrator. It was not fine. Nope! Hoy. Game was just like, yeah, you know what? Let's just give the poor sap a 1-up. It's having a rough time with this Armadillo game. And then, of course, knowing my luck, it's like, it's on the Famicom Top 100 Children's Games list. Yes, this game was for children ages, like, 4 and up. Alright, snail time. Well, first I gotta kill this raccoon, because otherwise he'll knock me out of snail. That's bad. I don't need him to doing that. I need as much snail as I can get. That's right, I can turn into my little Shelly-do. Okay. So floaty! Oh my god. Slowly. 6,000! Eat it! Looks like there was a secret up there, but I'll be damned if I'm gonna get it, because I need to get through this level. Trapes, trapes, trapes. Alright, I gotta chase after this fucking pear. Copy! Don't know what it does. Might do absolutely nothing. Get the thing. There we go. There was a, some of the graphics in this are reminding me of another game. It's one that I remember renting a lot as a kid, but I never beat it. And it looks like one of those games that's impossible to beat unless you, like, dedicate your life to finishing it. It's called Magician. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of it before. But it's a side-scrolling game that you are a wizard, or a sorcerer, if you will. God, another one up. They're just feeding me one-ups. But it is, it's a cool game because you actually... Oh, that's horseshit. It's a cool game because you can actually build your own magic spells. The problem is, like, if you don't know what you're doing, you can very easily kill yourself. Which, it's just fun, because, like, you start playing the game, and you're like, oh, and then you, like, you start building spells like Miro Sota, you know, and it's just like, oh, okay, and then it's like, what does it do? And you have no idea, and then when you test it out, like, you die. You like, turn to dust, or you like, blow up, or something like that. But it's very interesting because you have to use the right spells in the right situations. And it's not always directly apparent as to like what would be best. Because like there's a whole level that's on a lake town, and one of the big parts of that level is that you actually have to God, that sucks. I need my bird powers. One of the big things is that you have to jump from these small islands, like these rocks, to get across the lake. And you'd think, oh, I have the fly spell, I'll just fly. But you can't fly, because if you fly, you'll go too high and you'll get hit by lightning. So it's like, there's like planning and shit that has to go into it. It's an interesting game. It's a very interesting. It's a pretty solid soundtrack as well. Like, it has a really interesting premise for an NES game, and I'm pretty sure it was, like, ported over from a PC game. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Oh, that's cool. I just turned into a skull. That's always fun. I don't know, it was one of those games that made you kind of feel like a wizard, because, like, you actually, like, you would find and buy spells, but you could also, like... Damn it! If you've played the game before... you could very easily, like, remember those spells and just, like, input them in at an early stage. So then, like, instead of just having, like, little measly fireballs, you could have, like, a really big, like, cool fireball spell or a lightning spell. I don't know why that happened. That's kind of weird. Oh. Oh, no. We're not doing that. We are... Forget that it does that. Do. Okay. This is fine. We've gotten through this stage. Oh, I don't need fish powers, we're fine. Yeah, very similar. Just like... It was interesting, too, because it would have, like, some secrets and stuff that you could find, and just... overall, just a very interesting game. I mean, I might shut off if Armadillo pisses me off enough, I might grab it and show it to you, because it's a neat game. It's not one that I've ever beaten in my lifetime. I've watched people on what is it? GDQ. I've watched people on GDQ do it in like record time, and it's just like I could never. Of course, these guys know everything about this game, so no. Okay. Way to save your wife, Black Fox. Good job. I should just do a stream one of these days that's just like, these are games that I think are pretty neat. And I think you should like them. And if you already do, that's great. Really, what I was trying to do with Armadillo here was, I was like, you know, I've never played this game, and it's, you know, Japanese in particular, but it was translated. So I should check it out, because I've literally never played this game. I've played most Nintendo games at this point. Like, if it was on the NES, I have probably played it, with a few exceptions. But, yeah. Man, getting out of these little platforms is annoying. Okay, so let's try something here. We're gonna save. Dude. I wonder if I can just roll past this dude. Maybe I'm overthinking this yet again. No. I am once again underthinking it. Ah! Darn it. Oh, man. Trying to give it the fucking adjustment, and it just won't work. You hit that curve on any angle, and it just careens you into that little gorge. No! Oh my god, I almost had it. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Darn it. Maybe I can get up on that block, and I can... Let's do that. Let's try that. Okay, break that, and we'll just very gently nudge ourselves over onto that. Okay, that worked too. That worked too. This game is freaking impossible. Got an extra life. And now I'll save after I get through this little... There's a snake on here. Kind of looked like a dinosaur at first. I don't know why I died there. That was kind of silly. Got an extra life. You did not insult the rat that was the royal tax collector and his friend who are royal guard turns bandits. I don't know, insulting rats kind of seems like a good idea. You should do that more often. Save. Okay. Let's check out this one with the snake. In honor of Zootopia 2, which I just don't know about, man. I just don't know. I understand conflict is good storytelling, but from the little bit that I've seen, it makes me cringe a little bit because it's just like, oh, it's been a week and we're driving each other crazy. It's like, can we have like, I don't know, can we have like one story where we continue on in a sequel and the main characters that were in that don't hate each other? Like, I get so tired of that being like a... Damn it. I get so tired of that being like a story premise. It's just like, you know, they saved the world. Now they hate each other. Wow, wow. It's like, I cannot do that. I just... Ugh. Like, what was the... Trying to remember like what the impetus for that was, because there was something that set me off on that, not Zootopia 2. Although, like, I believe, like Ferdy said, they had Zootopia was right there. Okay, this snake level has proven to be a little slippery. But I just hate that, where it's just like, you know, you have a story where it's established you have two characters that like each other or they fall in love or whatever, and then like in the sequel, god damn, that was stupid. In the sequel, it's just like, you know, oh, that was what it was, yeah, like friggin' Han Solo and Princess Leia. It's just like, you know, you spend 3 movies like these two clearly love each other. Oh, it's so great, it's so wonderful. At the end, it's just like, oh, it's great, they're in love, it's wonderful. You know, oh, Luke's not a competitor for her affections, he's her brother. Okay, cool. Great, that makes everything wonderful. And then in the sequels, it's just like, I don't like you, Han Solo. We had a baby, and Luke Skywalker did something stupid. And once again, the Skywalkers caused galactic problems, but that makes us not together anymore. It's just like, I don't know. It's just stupid. It's like, Can a relationship survive one sequel, please? That's all I'm asking. Even if it's like just like Nick and Judy are just friends or whatever, it's like, can we please just have that? It's like, you know, conflict is very important for a story. It's like, yeah, but you could have external conflict. You spent an entire movie establishing these two people as characters. That was dumb. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's just frustrating to me. I feel like it's bad storytelling. That it's like, you know, remember these characters that you were rooting for the entire time? Well, now they're big meanies to each other. Until the last 10 minutes when they realize, oh, we actually do like each other. That's good storytelling, right? No, it's not. Come on. I'm sure Disney did that because they thought it was good storytelling, and it's not. If I remember the Star Wars novels, which I actually quite enjoyed back in yon day, Han Solo and Princess Leia were just fine together. They had 3 kids. It's like, I thought the novels were actually quite a good blueprint for Disney to use. Clearly, I'm not doing that right. Yeah, it just gets frustrating when, you know, you have 2 established characters that are fine, and then they just have to introduce some bullshit to, you know, we need conflict, and it's just like, you can have external conflict. You don't need these 2 people to be constantly at each other's throats. Literally, in Zootopia's case. Ah, darn it. Getting to sense that this might be an impossible jump. But I have snail power, but it doesn't seem to help me because in all these situations there's a pit, and the snail does not help me. So let's see here. Actually, it's funny that Zootopia and Bad Guys 2 are kind of coming out in very similar time frames because, well, Zootopia's coming out next year, but, oh, come on, man, where was the bounce? But it's funny, I find the Bad Guys characters to be much more likable and realistic, despite the fact that they're much goonier and it's much more of like a kind of DreamWorks style comedy. It's not, you know, like the tried and true Disney method. It's definitely something different. And whatever style, okay, that was just a complete waste. Whatever style that they kind of settled on with the Bad Guys was very visually interesting. I don't know what it is about DreamWorks. DreamWorks, in all situations of CG, except for Zootopia, I felt that DreamWorks has that whippy, like, slapsticky kind of, like, movement. I guess it's hard to describe. Like, it's very, very fast, very whippy, and very, like, kind of gets places very quickly. Dang it. How are you supposed to do? I guess maybe I have to roll down the ramp and jump. But what was funny too with Bad Guys is that I thought it was a better story. And I know it was based off of an existing property. It was based off of basically a children's book. But they really made something fun out of it. And I really enjoyed it. Like, okay, that was ridiculous. I just rolled over the edge. But they made something fun out of it. And I thought it was actually very charming. It definitely got me out of the funk that DreamWorks put me in with How to Train Your Dragon 3. And then again with How to Train Your Dragon, let's do a live-action remake, because there's no reason to. Okay, why weren't you letting me jump? Let me jump, please. I just want to jump. I'm an armadillo. I'm supposed to jump. It's a natural thing for us. Die. Anyway, long story short, bad guys, very, very cute style, well done, good story, very much kind of has the vibe of like Ocean's 11 and everything, really kind of gives you that heist mentality. Is there a reason you won't let me jump, or is it just to piss me off? Because you're getting there. We're gonna avoid this shoe. You know what? I think the shoe is bad luck. We're gonna avoid the shoe. Anybody else here see How to Train Your Dragon 3? I mean, I guess I can walk down the ramp. See, but that's what puts me there. Yeah, How to Train Your Dragon 3 was... Oh, come on. How to Train Your Dragon 3 was extremely disappointing. To me, anyway. Just the whole premise of the movie was silly to me. It was just like, you know, well, we can't have dragons anymore because some people are mean to them, so no one gets dragons anymore. But I get to go see them once in a while. Well, that didn't work either. Yeah, no, I just was not a fan of that. Like you arbitrarily just like seal off the dragons because it's like, well, people are mean to them. It's like, well, people are mean to other people too. I don't know. Again, it just like arbitrarily closed off this amazing world. Just like, well, it's the third movie, so we shouldn't have dragons anymore after this. But then we're gonna remake the first one. Well, and you're gonna try to remake the second one, live action, and it's gonna suck. People are gonna be like, How to Train Your Dragon, what a joke of a series. When it was really this incredible triumph for DreamWorks. Son of a bitch. Okay, you know what? We're not doing the snake level anymore. Snake level sucks. I'm not doing it. Ah, God. Yeah, I was getting kind of annoyed at that, because it's like, first and foremost, Gerard Butler did an incredible job as Hiccup's dad. I loved him. Because he actually really presented such a great case for hating dragons, for hating these creatures that, you know, ruined his life and his people's life. He absolutely had a great reason for hating dragons. And he portrayed it so well. And then they just killed him in the second movie for what reason? What reason? None. No reason. There was no reason. There was literally no reason for him to die in the second movie. It's just like, oh, well, Hiccup needs to be chief. Does he, though? He's plenty interesting without being chief. He doesn't need to be yet. You know, he's just a kid. Also, I'm disappointed that they went back on their joke with the helmet. The helmet that he gives Hiccup. That was one of his mom's, what was it, the armored boob cup. Thanks for the boob hat, Dad. But they went back on it. It's just like, come on, she's supposed to be some big Brunhilde. But no, he did a wonderful job, and getting rid of him in that second movie was just criminal. Like, to me, it's like, this was either a hit job or just they could not write a good scene for him, which is not his fault. It's absolutely the writing staff's fault. You know, oh, we need you know, some motivation for Hiccup to be you know, the leader. It's just like, but you can do that without killing off his dad. You didn't kill his mom. You did the frickin' opposite Disney. Son of a bitch. These levels suck. Oh my god. Either I'm incredibly overthinking these or something. You know, and it was wonderful to have Cate Blanchett. Again, that series had ridiculous voice talent. There was no reason for it to have as good talent as it did. But, you know, you have Gerard Butler in there. I mean, you had, oh, what's his butt? I can never remember his name. He's a Scottish comic that has his own show, his own late night show, or did. But he was, you know, he was great. I was even, you know, impressed that they got the, yeah, the guy from Dracarys. I can never remember his name, and it's such a crime because he is so funny and so good at what he does. As Gobber, he's so good. Oh, finally. I only have one life. I'll save it anyway. But yeah, no, he was great. Even all the kids were good. I thought those were actually really good casting choices as well. Even Hiccup, I'll say Hiccup was a good casting choice. But man, just the disrespect. You know, it's like Gerard Butler did not deserve to have his character killed off for literally no reason. It actually worried me too with Zootopia. I was just like, I really hope they don't do anything to Chief Bogo because, again, you have great voice talent there and you need to not get rid of good voice talent. Craig Ferguson, thank you. God, he's a funny guy. He is super funny. Do 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 do. Come here, you little pear bastard. What's in here? Achoo! Little lonely little raccoon there, just killed him. Oh, this looks like no fun. This looks like no fun at all. Can I drive you into that stage? Yes, I can. Now, can I get you to stay there? Yes! The Black Bean Gang has a nice little house out here. Okay, none of this looks good. Ah! That must be a crocodile or something? Or like some kind of schmalligator? Not sure. Okay, we're gonna save once we get out of this one. No! Armadillo. Getting my goat, Armadillo. Maybe it was a hippo. All I know is that I was ready to kill it. I was ready to win. I was ready to get out of this godforsaken jungle. I still challenge anybody who thinks this looks way easier than it is. Please emulate this game. Try it. No. No, 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 no. There. You will not. Yes, of course. All right. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, little me is jumping to a cannon. Something happens. It's fine. All right, let's drive this bastard. Yeah, that's right. You run, you stupid pear. I really don't know why he's a pear, but let's save it again. Ooh, he's quick. Ooh, he's quick. Ooh, I don't like that. Well, maybe she's quick. I don't know. Definitely some eyelashes on that green hippo. Bonk. Bonk. I put a bomb in that pesky shell's plane. Make sure he's done for. Boss Fat Armadillo. Our hero finally arrives at Lima. Da, da, da. Oh, look at all the Nazca ruins. Oh, oh, can we be small? Can we be small? Hey. Yes, let me be small. Boop, 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 boop. I actually think the platforming is easier when he's tiny. Snail time! Boop, 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 boop. I do find it interesting that so many of the mechanics that you have in... Oh, I was turned to stone. Interesting. I'm green for some reason now, but I don't know why. Ooh, that's an interesting color palette. Oh, there's a bar up here. You'll be unable to move when those statues open their eyes. Great. Good, great, grand. The hell is that? Well, it's dead now. Oh! Yes, I got the tiny. What is that in the background? Is that another plane? A bird of some kind? That's an extra life. I need that. No, I'm not gonna get it. There we go. Got an extra life. Woo! I'm a Super Ball. Oh, those are the dogs that go bow. Nice. Oh, did it kill me? It looked like... Oh, no, I got an extra life. That's what happened. All right. Alright, here we go. Had to change my category. The Nazca ruins remind me of Shining Force 2. A game I have not yet played on stream, and if I do, I think Black Fox would have a fit. Nope! Yep. Ah. No! Oh, Black Fox, I said if I played Shining Force 2, you'd have a fit, because you were not a fan of the first Shining Force. That game went too long. Collecting mushrooms, eh? Sounds like Canadian talk to me. Bar. Be careful, this area's boss is one heck of a flyer. Cool. Well, Black Fox, the important thing was I had fun. Nuts to you. Okay. Alright. Here we are in World 5. I'm going to switch to something else, because I like Armadillo, but it's driving me slightly crazy. So let's save our game. Make sure we got all our savies going on here. Okay. Let these sweet tunes go on while I'm getting my other game here. Do do do. Do do do. There we go. Now, can I just get that? All right. Thank you, Armadillo. Close that. Boop. All right. I have another game. It's a fine game. Come here. There we go. That's me. There we go. Okay, this is a fine game. I've loved this game for such a long time. I'm sure you will too. Big fan of this game. Hell yeah. The best intro in NES gaming. Here we go. During 15th century Europe, there lived a person named Dracula. He practiced sorcery in order to create a bad world filled with evil. This writing is... Gray, take notes. He began taking over the continent of Europe, changing countries from good to bad. The good people of Europe tried to fight off Dracula, but no one was able to survive. Finally, the Belmont family was summoned to battle Dracula's vile forces. The Belmont family has a long history of fighting evil. Here's a picture of a flail. Yeah, flail. The townspeople became afraid of the Belmont's superhuman power and asked them to leave the country. Fortunately, the people found a mighty Belmont called Trevor. Look at that cape. The curse of Dracula has begun. The fate of Europe lies with Trevor. And there we are. That's the best intro in the history of NES games ever. Can you believe Dracula would have the audacity to turn countries from good to bad? It's amazing. Now, I know a little trick here. I know a little trick because I used to subscribe to Nintendo Power. So I was playing with Power pretty much any given time of the day. But if you put in Help Me as your name, you get 10 extra lives. Did I do the wrong? Did I do the thing? Did I do the bad? Did I do the bad? Help me. Huh. Why is it insisting I'm putting in a password? Because I'm trying... End? Weird! Okay, hang on. Reset. Not sure what I did wrong here. Yes, good to bad. Oh, password. That's what I did. Whoops, my bad. Okay, so if I go into opening... There we go. And I put in my name. Help me. Help me? No! Oh, damn it. Okay, well, I fucked it up. I had an accent when I put it in. Help me! Help me, me lord! Well, I don't get 10 extra lives, but I do still have a fabulous cape swish. And it's time to rock and roll. Sorry, Armadillo, I'm going to switch you out for Castlevania 3. This game has some pretty ripping tracks as well. I have loved this game ever since it came out. I believe when I was a hatchling, I was playing this at my babysitter's house. And holy shit, it was all I wanted to do. It was so good. Knife! No one expects the second knife. Oh, up the stairs, Trev. Come on, buddy. Yes. Climbing this dilapidated church tower. Bat! And hearts. And hearts. Oh, a helpful little pink outline. Bat! Bet you didn't know that when you hit a bat with a knife. It says bat! Look at that stained glass back there, though. Like, I know this was kind of like the weird, like, 90s, like, strange art kind of period, but there were so many areas of just weird detail that made Castlevania so interesting. This intro, to me, was better than the original Castlevania, which opened up with Vampire Killer, of course, approaching, Dracula's castle. But The only other Castlevania opening I think that rocks more than this one is Dracula X for the SNES. Probably play that at some point, because it's a great Castlevania game, and a great game in general. In that game, you play Richter Belmont. Do-a-do-a-do-a-do-a-do. Whack. Yeah, that's right. Medusa heads do not bother me. Fly in your elliptical patterns, and I shall douse you with holy water! Yes. No zombie can resist the allure of the... Ooh, an axe. That's even better. Who needs blessed water when you have an axe? Power of Christ compels you! Incidentally, this is also the game that the Netflix series was based off of. At least the first 2 seasons. Richard Armitage was a fantastic Trevor. From episode 1, I was on his side. I was absolutely 100% Richard Armitage. It's like, Richard, sir, you have my sword. Yes, it was so good. It was consistently good. The whole series was consistently good. I have to watch the rest of Bloodlust. Because I was just getting into Richter, and Alucard showed up. Everybody loves Alucard. He is bishy. Some kind of Minotaur skeleton here. Nice. Oh, we got it. We got a whip in the midair. There we go. Dooba-dabba-dooba-doo. Blah, 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 blah. Get them points. Love that noise. I love the life noise. Blah, 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 blah. Now we have a choice. That's the interesting thing about this game, is that there are branching pathways. So we can choose to either go to the clock tower, or we can continue on to the haunted woods. I'm going to take the wheel on this one, because the haunted woods leads us to a very interesting encounter. And the music is awesome. Dracula. Hello, little flame ghost. I'm gonna whip you. Oh my god, don't kill me, please. There we are. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da. Gonna climb these moss-covered stairs quietly. Ba-ba-ba-ba. And we're walking. Ba-ba-ba. There's a skelly. I whipped him in the face. Ooh, skeleton with a whip. Look at these cliffs. These lichen-covered stairs. Ancient. Oh, I love this part, by the way. Owls! And the natural enemy of the owl? Why, yes, it is the axe or boomerang. Crap! Should have been the axe! Yep! Die. I love owls, but die. Boo, 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 doo. There we go. Interesting little bit of trivia for this game is that the Famicom version of this actually had a extra sound chip in it. I believe it gave it an extra channel of sound. Nothing too crazy, but the music was actually a bit better. I also love this weird misty twilight thing that we've got going on here. Kind of reminds me of Will o' the Wisps. We got some lightning in the background there. Look at that. It's so atmospheric. They just don't have atmosphere in some games like this today. Whoop. And that's the end of that one. Okay, we can either go to the muddy swamp, or we can go where there's a statue of some kind. I believe we will go towards the statue. Because I don't want to get my boots all dirty. We're going Sypha, because why the heck would we go Grant? Grant Dynasty has the absolute worst story in Castlevania. When you meet him, all he says was, "I had a dream that I was turned into a ghost. Can I join you?" Now, I'm no stranger to having NPCs that have horrible origin stories. Most of my NPCs have horrible origin stories, and it's by design. But when you have a pirate, give him a pirate story, not a, "I got scared, can I sleep with you?" You know? Whip! Oh, I'm looking for wall chicken. We're definitely going Sypha. Sypha Bernades. Pirates are well known for being scared in their sleep. That's why their hammocks are so close together. Don't infantilize the pirates. Come on. They're filthy marauders. All of them scurvy-riddled beasts more than men. Killing all the spiders. Kill the spider spawns. They're dangerous. Their mothers too. I need some wall meat. Not finding it. Not finding any wall meat. It's bad. It's pretty rough. Oh, look, there's a Cyclops just kind of chilling out. And we need to hit him in the face. Wall meat. Yep. Got it. Almost died in the process. Okay. I have forgotten how to fight you. Oh, poop. Well, that didn't work as well as I'd hoped it would. We're gonna try again. Gonna try again. You've gotta make one more shot so you can win the game. Win the game, win the game. Actually, the knife is a much better idea. A direct attack. Knife that Cyclops, gonna knife that Cyclops, gonna knife that Cyclops in the eye, it's gonna be so great. If I don't get eaten by spiders, that would be another bad way to go. Gonna knife his face. Jump. You gonna fuck off, or? I asked if you were gonna fuck off. Kind of assumed you would. There we go, and an extra life to make up for the one that I lost. Much better. Red ball! Gonna whip the air tonight. Na, 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 na. What's this? wizard of some kind? Thanks for helping me. I'm Sypha, the vampire hunter. I will follow you if you need my help. What will you do? Take him with you? Leave him behind? For the longest time, I was very confused because they said Sypha was a man. Sypha is not. Sypha's a girl. I hope a magic spirit will give us the power. Handshake. Gotta love these early 90s translations. There's a ghost ship, and we're going on the ghost ship now. Just letting you know. So yeah, now we can transform into Sypha. And Sypha is a magic user. Which, unfortunately, doesn't have any magic until now. There we go. Look at all that magic. Kinda need to use the magic with Sypha. And that's awful. I didn't want the watch, but that's okay. Oh, I forgot those break. Damn it. There is a great, basically they did a demake of the Bloodstained games to make a 8-bit Castlevania style game. And they're fantastic. They're incredibly good. They actually made 2 of them, amazingly enough. Because I believe the first one was made as like a Kickstarter stretch goal. And then they were like, oh shit, this is actually really popular and people really like it. So they made another one. And they're both very, very good. But they're all kind of based on this original Castlevania formula. Whereas the Bloodstained game that they made was based more off of like Symphony of the Night. It was done by Igarashi, or Iga, and he directed Symphony of the Night, and everyone wanted to make him to make a game. And after he left Konami, he was just like, well, now I can make one that's not Castlevania. Cool game, very cool game. I've got it. I think I actually kickstarted it, but. Yeah, very, 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 very cool game. But the Bloodstained demakes are quite good as well. Very fun, and they're basically based off of Castlevania 3. Ah, yes, moving platforms. My favorite part of any game. And did it. Oh. Oh. That was close. Go away, go away, go away. Die. There we go. This ghost chip's got lots of ghosts in it. You say that now. Oh, why did it have to be snakes? Hello, Medusaman. Oh no! I was petrified. Magic! Eat it. Eat my stick. That was another interesting addition that they made with Castlevania 3, was they had bosses that are not bosses. So, like, the stage isn't over. Just a little mini-boss. They did not have those in the original Castlevania games. Castlevania 1's jumps were not exactly... They weren't exactly nice. Oh. Ooh. Big ass boat. Oh, fuck birds. Castlevania has two things that are universally hated. Bats and birds. Any kind of bird. Doesn't matter what kind of bird it is. Damn it. You had to play the Japanese version with save states to beat Castlevania 1. I don't doubt it. That game was no joke. Have you ever played the arcade game that Castlevania is based off of? The Haunted Castle? Holy shit, that game is unfair. Like, there are certain parts of Castlevania that I'm like, okay, well, it's just supposed to be difficult. You know, it's supposed to be a challenge. But I was watching, I think it was the Bard. I was watching the Bard play Haunted Castle. Holy shit. That game is just there to take all of your money. That's essentially all it's there for. Big coffin. Big ghost. Big ghost. Big ghost. Can I hit you? No. Ermagerd Mermies! Come on. I hit you with fire. Mummies hate fire. Ah. Oh, son of a bitch, we're way back here. At the very prow of this ship. Let's see it. Let's see if we can't beat the ship. I have little faith that I can, but we'll see if I can beat the ship. I keep that's the thing, is with Simon, and I don't know why I'm not using Simon. With Simon, you can, you know, get up and attack guys with your whip from far away. With Sypha, you just have the stick, and you keep forgetting. You keep forgetting. You'd think they should be flammable. Trevor also takes much less damage than Sypha does, because he's a Mayan. Big, strong Mayan. I love what they did with Sypha in the Netflix series. She was kind of a weak character in the first season, but then she just got to be so hilarious and just... She was funny, and I just absolutely appreciated what they did with her. They made her more than like just like a regular girl character. Like, oh, I need saving all the time. No, she was badass, and I loved her magic. Their take on magic with her was really cool. Oh, oh. Wall meat! Oh, come on. Of course. Of course. That's exactly how that works. Oh, Castlevania. You will kick people in the balls every day. All day. Because that's what you do. Bow. Meat. It's so interesting going to, after playing Armadillo, which is a game that has very ambitious controls, but they're also very kind of half-baked, to Castlevania, which is such a well-tuned machine when it comes to controls. I like how the platform's color palette changes with the character that you use. Before they were white, and now they're this shit brown. Hi-yo! Whoops. It's true, though. I mean, Trevor has a very brown color palette. It's one of the things that they use to kind of get beyond the limitations of the NES, was to use very similar and simplistic palettes. Just made the frame rate higher, made things a lot easier, but just interesting to me that they would use such muted, muddled colors for Trevor. Mate! Nothing like that wall chicken to keep you going. We're gonna get past this ship. That was dumb. That was real dumb. I should know better that if I ever proclaim, we're gonna get past something, I'm never gonna do it. Dat, dat, doot, dee, but deep, deep. All right. This is where we bit it last time. Well, clearly meat is an extremely important building material. It's like a mortar kind of situation. Need that bird to fuck off right now. The amount of range that these ghosts have when it comes to knocking you off a damn platform is insanity. Okay. I have been a bit tired today, so I think I'm going to call it for tonight, guys. I do greatly appreciate everyone being here. I hope you had a good time, or at the very least you were able to tolerate me for about 2 hours. In any case, I hope everyone has a great weekend. I will catch you all on Monday. I don't believe I have anything else going on, so stream should not be interrupted there. So
I hope you all have a wonderful night and a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.